A new day, a new story event. But yeah, funny enough, when I was reviewing the Parade of Providence event, one of the big things I kept saying was they would do another event with like a big cast of characters. When I was at the end of editing, they dropped the trailer for this new event. I was like, hey, yo, buzzing. So, fully excited for this.
What a disaster. I didn't even make it through the qualifiers. How'd you do?
Skill issue, man.
I didn't do any better. I was beaten by that little Timmie kid.
Oh,
I've only ever seen him out there feeding pigeons. No clue how he got to be such a good card player.
Yeah, this is how he's gonna get revenge on everyone. He's gonna become the best card player the world has ever seen.
The next round's starting soon, right? Let's head over and watch the matches. I'm curious to see who will win the grand prize.
I'm excited to see all these characters, man.
Did you hear that? A grand prize!
Alright, Paimon.
Sounds like they were talking about a card competition. They must be talking about Genius Invocation TCG.
A Genius Invocation Tournament, huh? Yo, I'm happy to see my boy Sino again.
Should be, but let's go ask Diona for details.
Yeah. Because I love Sino. I love it when he's in his goofy low mode. Commence a suspect genius. Hey, Kirara.
Wait, what? Am I seeing double? Do you have two tails?
Yeah, her tails are goddamn adorable.
Your eyes are working just fine. Yes, I have two tails. You want to pet them?
And she allows you to pet them?
Does it hurt when your tail splits into two? Which one did you grow first? Oh, and what do you do when they start moving around while you're asleep?
You know what? Good questions.
Oh, well,
Sorry if those were tricky questions. I've just never seen anyone with two tails before.
But yeah, Kirara has a great design.
Who's Diona chatting with? From her outfit, Paimon would guess she's probably from Inazuma.
Bing bong.
oh, don't worry, kid. I'm sure you'll be growing a couple of tails of your own in no time.
Oh.
Huh? You think I could grow two tails as well?
Yeah.
Sure, you're a yokai too, right? Your yokai power must be really strong if you can already take on human form.
Huh? I don't...
I was just climbing a tree one day when another tail popped out, just like that. People started calling me, Nekomata, I think?
Pretty sure Diona's not a yokai. I feel like this is a cultural difference.
Yokai? Nekomata? No. You got it all wrong. My ears and tail are part of my cat's line bloodline.
Whoa.
Oh, so you're not a Mondstadt yokai?
Nah, man.
Mondstadt doesn't have anything like yokai. Is this your first time here?
Yep. Fortunately for me, the company I work for has been expanding, so I'm now getting the opportunity to travel to cities all over to that. Oh, it's been such a pleasure chatting with you that I almost lost track of time. I'd better get going, or I'll be late for my next customer.
You know the one thing I keep forgetting is the fact that Inazuma was closed off. So I was about to say, oh, how hasn't she been to Mondstadt before? And then I was like, oh yeah, Inazuma's been closed off.
Diona of the Quetzline clan, your pickup is complete. Thank you for choosing Komania Express.
Wait.
Great. Feel free to come hang out anytime.
Alright. Hello.
Do only yokai have tails in Inazuma?
They'll probably go by different names, you know? I feel like each region has their own type of, like, spiritual kind, I guess. I don't think Mondstadt has them. I don't know. Yeah. Had to show the toe beans.
Hey, Diona!
Oh, the paws. Hey, Diana.
Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Hey, what brings you back to Mondstadt? Well,
Tournament time.
It's been a while since we visited the Cat's Tail, so we thought we'd come and say hi. Oh, and by the way, who was that just now? Oh, she's a courier from Komania Express. They're an international delivery service operating out of Inazuma.
So, I'm just wondering, will Kirara make a regular appearance in stories then? Probably not. But it would be cool, you know, we're just kind of vibing in a different region, like Fontaine, and she just pops up. I'm down for that.
Huh? Is the Cat's Tail doing international business now? No. A customer left some goods with us and arranged for Komania Express to pick them up. That's all. I didn't mind. You've been to Inazuma, right? Did you, lots of yokai like her there?
We did see a lot, and we got to see good old Mummy Yai Mika.
Right, but this is actually the first time we've ever seen one with two tails.
Mm-hmm. First one we've seen with toe beans as well.
Whoa. I'd love to go see for myself one day. Huh. Anyway, what were you two here for again? Did you need me for something?
Give me the tournament.
Oh, yeah! Paimon almost forgot. Do you know anything about a Genius Invocation TCG tournament? Apparently there's prizes and stuff.
Yeah, the better
A
be.
tournament? Oh, you must mean the one being organized by the Adventurers Guild. It's a pretty big event. They even had posters imported from Inazuma. But I'm busy with things here, so I didn't sign up. I don't know all the details. Maybe try asking my boss.
Alright.
Got it. Well, with any luck, we'll win some more, and then we'll treat you to some yummy food.
Always gotta be food involved.
What do you mean, luck? I'm the one who taught you how to play, after all.
Definitely listen to you. Thanks, coach.
That's meow like it. Okay, you two should probably get going now. Head to the Fountain Plaza. My boss usually takes a walk around there at this time of day.
Alright.
Alright, we'll go there right away.
I think the boss is called Margaret, right? It's been a while. I love Kirara, it's so goddamn adorable. But yeah, some of the characters in this event, super excited for them.
Margaret, we thought we might find you here.
Hello, Margaret.
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while, hasn't it? Let me guess. Back to play some cards?
It's not like we only ever come back to Mondstadt to play cards.
First off, we're here to see the event characters, alright? Second off, we do only come to Mondstadt to play cards, but alright.
Oh, really? I just assumed you were here to take part in the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
Yeah, I just want to talk to the characters, man.
King of Invocations Grand Prix? Oh, that must be the Adventurers Guild one that Diana mentioned.
Yep.
Mm-hmm, that's the one. Genius Invocation TCG has been attracting more and more players lately. The Adventurers Guild arranged for venues in every city to hold a regional tournament for the King of Invocations Grand Prix. The rewards are quite substantial.
So I'm guessing characters are just going to remain inside of their own region. God damn it. I was hoping they would visit different regions, but that's unfortunate.
Mondstadt is already at the final stage, so I'm afraid you might be a little too late to get that prize.
Yeah, and Timmie's winning? Hey, yo, props, Timmie.
Oh, darn. We already promised Diana we'd treat her to some food with the Muro we won.
Yeah, that's kind of
It's
run.
all
That,
right.
you promised
There's
it.
bound to be a next time. This card game came out of nowhere and has already taken the world by storm. Who knows where it'll go next? The game's creators must be ecstatic with all this success, don't you think? It's unbelievably popular.
Yeah, who created
And
TCG?
it only gets more fun the more people there are to play it with.
Yeah, I want to win that tournament. Every tournament the Traveler does enter, we end up winning, so
Well,
they'll just
you
ruin
may
it
have
for
missed the boat
everyone.
on the official event, but there's also an unofficial tourney organized by some players. Would that interest you at all?
Sign me up.
Unofficial tourney?
That's right. With all the excitement surrounding the main tournament, players can hardly contain their enthusiasm. So they've set up an unofficial tourney aimed at a larger player base.
Yeah, until they get a cease and assist, and they have to shut it down.
You can sign up at any time and play however many matches you want. They even have pre-built decks for players to use. Oh,
Okay.
and the rewards are pretty generous too.
Trial
Ooh,
cards.
Paimon likes the sound of this. Thanks for the info, Margaret. We'll go check it out.
Alright, thank you, Margaret.
You're welcome. There are plenty of booths at the venue offering food and other fun activities, so it's definitely worth a visit. Who knows? You might even bump into some old friends there.
Yeah, you know it.
Right. If there's nothing else you needed, I'll be continuing my walk now.
Alright, have a good walk, Margaret. Don't break your legs.
Paimon still thinks that with your abilities, winning the grand prize in the official tournament would have been as easy as pie.
Oh, shit.
Just imagine it. Honorary Knight defeats foes and emerges as tournament
Oh,
champion.
that's Pete. That's Pete Torias.
Heaven writes itself.
Do my ears deceive me? Or do you two have some breaking news to share with me?
Hello, I love your character design.
You. And why the heck are you eavesdropping on us?
Oh, technically you are shouting at the top of your lungs, alright? It's, so, you know, technically not eavesdropping, you know?
Oh, sorry. Force of habit. I tend to keep my ears peeled at all times. Didn't even realize I was listening in.
You know,
Let me introduce myself. I'm
Charlotte.
a reporter for the Steambird from Fontaine. I've been posted here to cover the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
Oh god, that's a hyperactive voice.
The Steambird?
That was a lot. Sounds familiar? Yep, we got it.
The Steambird is a major news outlet headquartered in Fontaine and widely acclaimed all over Teyvat. We even have regular columnists based right here in Mondstadt.
This is, I think they said that Mona also writes for this, if I remember correctly.
Ooh, okay. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. What was that you were saying about some breaking news?
Yeah, I'm Sophie. My name is Sophie as well.
Looks like I've managed to pique your interest. Well, the truth is that my keen reporting senses are telling me that this competition will be chock full of huge news stories.
With the cast of characters it has, hell yeah.
Huge news stories. You sure your senses are reliable?
Absolutely. After all, I've seen it with my own eyes. There's a criminal who's been slinking around the competition venue, and his name is the Card Snatcher.
Ooh.
Card Snatcher?
He stole his opponent's cards when they weren't looking.
That's kind of
I was
based.
about to try and chase him down, but the next moment, he disappeared into thin air.
You know, you gotta respect it. If you can't beat your opponents, just steal the cards. Eliminate them that way.
But why would someone want to steal other people's cards?
Perhaps he just wants to throw off the other competitors? Could be.
Whatever the truth of the matter, it's my job as a journalist to dig up all the gory details and turn them into my very own exclusive news piece.
There's a good boy that you can't see because of my
So,
camera.
what do you think? Want to join me in my quest to uncover the sensational story that's hiding behind the scenes?
If I get to meet all the good characters,
That
hell
does
yeah.
sound interesting, but why us? Any reason you singled us out in particular?
Oh yes, let's list off the possible reasons. How many titles do we have? How many regions have we saved?
Are you kidding me? It's a no-brainer, considering you're the honorary knight who saved Mondstadt, the hero of Liyue who fought alongside the Adepti, a key
Yeah.
player in the repealing of Inazuma's Sakoku decree,
Yeah.
and the redeemer of the Sumeru Academia.
Woo!
Okay, point taken.
There you go.
Yeah, it seems like we've ended up making quite a big name for ourselves, huh?
And then we get to win a legal battle in Fontaine. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, let's hear more of our accomplishments.
Hey, we've got better things to do than listening to that.
Oh, don't act like you don't
I
like
promise
it.
you, teaming up with me will be a great move for you. For starters, when my exclusive news article is published, you'll be credited as contributors.
Did we get
Not
money?
to mention that being in a news agency makes me pretty well connected. That'll come in real handy if you're ever traveling in Fontaine. And if you ever wanted to run an ad in the paper one day, no problem. I could make that happen.
Have you seen this man? It's just like a picture of our brother, you know? I mean, we've technically found our brother, yes, but maybe we get like a secret agency and like that stalks our sibling. That sounds super creepy, but it's for the greater good, so it's okay.
That actually sounds genuinely useful. What do you think, Traveler?
Why not? We've got time on our hands. Yeah, we just finished up our date with Yoimiya, so...
Great! Then welcome to the news crew. Ah, I've heard that the Traveler always lends a helping hand, so it's nice to know that you live up to your reputation. But even nicer to experience it for myself.
Yep.
Now then, before we start investigating our card snatcher, I have one other small task to take care of first.
At least you're not a generic-looking NPC, so... By the way, is she gonna be playable? Because, she has a sick design.
That Mondstadt columnist who I mentioned earlier is a longtime favorite of the Steambird's readership.
Alright.
Management thought that a cash bonus was in order, so I brought it along with me.
Oh, so we're gonna go meet them now?
Yep, I have the address right here. We just need to make a slight detour to drop off the Mora, then we'll be on our way.
Alright. We're used to
I thought you would have
detours.
figured out who it is I'm talking about by now. From what I've heard, you're quite well acquainted.
We're...
Oh, is
well,
someone we know? That
yeah.
doesn't narrow it down much. We know lots of people in Mondstadt.
Daluke,
Never
Kaeya,
mind, just lead the way,
Jean.
Charlotte.
Who... Any big names?
Who could it be?
One of your rich friends, I'd assume. After all, you gotta
Daluke.
be pretty well off to live in the city, right?
Oh, wait. Okay, not Daluke.
That still doesn't really narrow it down. We know lots of people with lots of Mora.
Mona?
Wow, I guess being a national hero earns you friends in high places.
Yep. Mona? Mona's rich? Oh,
Here we are.
Yes.
Wait here a moment. I'll go hand over the cash.
This is what I was just talking about earlier. Mona writes for the paper, so it's okay, paying her for it. Okay. That was a huge plot twist, by the way, having Mona actually be rich.
Oh, so it's...
Good old Mona.
Who is it? Can I help you? Oh, Traveler and Paimon, what brings you here? And
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't believe we've...
You must be Mona Magistus, the astrologist. It's an honor to finally meet you.
God.
I'm Charlotte, a reporter from the Steambird. Your columns have been so well received by our readers lately that our management asked me to present you with this cash bonus.
Hey.
She got
Gotta
Mona's full name and title right on her first try. She really does do her homework.
Hey, you gotta respect
Ah,
it.
you must be Charlotte. Welcome, welcome. Please, just call me Mona. Gosh, this is a long way to come from Fontaine. I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
It's all good.
No trouble at all. It was on the way.
Wow. Sounds like your articles are a real hit with readers all over Tibet, Mona.
Have I never told you? Well, I've been writing my column, All Things Astrological, for the Steambird for a long time now.
I mean, we even got it in the Parade of Providence that even Layla's been reading some of Mona's work, so Mona's pretty famous.
The chief editor wrote to me a while ago about the bonus. Thank goodness it's finally here. I was wondering when it would arrive. Thank you, Charlotte.
Terrible spending habits, though.
You make it sound like you really needed this. Are you pressed for money, Mona?
What? No, of course not. It's just that once I knew the bonus was coming, I reallocated some funds that I'd previously set aside for daily necessities and purchased some expensive equipment. That's all.
The fact that I have friends who do this type of behavior as well. Yeah, look after yourself, alright?
Classic Mona.
Mm-hmm.
Aha! Perfect! Renowned astrologist broken starving. Do the stars really have
Yeah,
all
the
answers?
effect.
The article practically writes itself.
Look, if Charlotte was making a YouTube video, she would have clickbait down to the T. That's a great YouTube title. Does sound like an interesting read, though.
Oh, I beg your pardon?
Does, though.
Mona's actually super rich. It's just that astrology research is really expensive.
Super rich is a bit of a stretch.
Hmm.
Anyway, enough about that. What brings you back to Mondstadt this time, Traveler and Paimon?
Like, if I remember in the summer event, she has a book that costs around 1 million Mara. Like, one single book. And she had a whole bookshelf full of those, so...
Originally, we just came to catch up with a friend of ours. But some things have come up, and now we're helping Charlotte investigate the case of the Card Snatcher.
Yep.
Speaking of which, will you be competing in the King of Invocations Grand Prix? Where it is that the prizes are pretty stellar.
That's all she
I'm
needed.
much too busy with my research these days to dedicate time to a competition. Besides, even if I did enter, there's no guarantee I'd actually win a prize, is there?
Fair enough, but it's better than spending all your money and nearly dying.
Isn't there? I'd have thought you'd be certain to win with astrology on your side. You'd know all of your opponent's cards ahead of time.
I already know what Mona's gonna say. Using the stars like that is the quickest way to lose the blessings of the stars. You ready?
What do you take me for? No self-respecting astrologist would dream of abusing their beloved art for such crude purposes. Besides, it wouldn't be fair to the other contestants.
I wouldn't care, me.
Well said. Spoken like an accomplished academic and a conscientious citizen.
Bro, I'll be using everything to my advantage. Even then, I would still lose. It's, I'm
Well,
terrible
yes,
at card games.
Obviously. Anyway, if past precedent is anything to go by, you're the ones who ought to be wary of what's around the corner. Especially if you're chasing after this card snatcher, was it? Sounds like bad news. Shall I take a glance at what you're up against?
Hey, go
Thanks
for
for
it.
the offer, but there's no need. Relying on your astrological skills for all the juicy details would make this story a Mona exclusive. But that's
True.
not quite the kind of exclusive report I'm going for here.
Imagine if
But
it's a
don't you
Fatu
worry.
Harbinger.
They call it investigative journalism for a reason. We journos have our ways.
Alright.
All right, well, best of luck with your investigation then. Thanks again for bringing the bonus, Charlotte. Do give my regards to the chief editor.
Take care of yourself, Mona. Also, we should play another game of Genius Invocation TCG sometimes. It's such a mouthful every goddamn
I
time.
will, and yes, we should. I'll hold you to that.
Alright, sounds good.
I think it's about time we started heading to the competition venue. The Mondstadt regional final should be starting shortly.
She's very hyperactive.
Paimon can't wait to find out who the finalists are.
Right, who's gonna be the people in the finals? My guess is gonna be Kaeya and Timmie. And I would be lying if I didn't say I wanted Timmie to win.
So this is the venue, huh? Seems pretty lively here.
Oh. Oh, instant catch on. Hello, Kaeya. Kaeya,
Well,
okay.
if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon, what a rare surprise. Did you really come all this way just to watch Timmie and me in the final?
Got it. Ever since Cave's come out, I've ended up calling Kaeya Cave multiple times. It's become a problem. It has.
Kaeya? You made it to the finals? Wait, what about your work with the Knights of Favonius? You better not be slacking off again.
It's better than drinking on the
Hey,
job.
come on now. That's no way to talk to a friend. Naturally, I wouldn't have considered entering the competition were I not already on top of my work. Enjoying a drink while playing a few rounds of cards.
So he's
I
still
can't think of
drinking.
a better way to relax outside of work. Can you? Oh, just be sure not to tell Diona I said that.
Right.
Well, since you're in the competition, have you noticed anything suspicious going on so far? You know, like people stealing other players' cards and that kind of thing.
Okay, Paimon, even if he did know the answer, would you think Kaeya would tell us the answer?
Stealing cards, you say? I'm afraid I haven't seen anything of that sort. Not while I've been playing, anyway. Why do you ask?
Well, we just ran into this journalist from Fontaine and she... Huh? Where'd Charlotte go? She was right here, wasn't she?
She went to go check out the food in the back, but... There we go.
She snuck out to go find some tasty snacks for herself.
A journalist from Fontaine. Oh, you mean the one from the Steambird?
Yes.
I do recall seeing a Steambird reporter listed in the Knights of Favonius visitor log.
Yeah, that'll be her. She said that she saw a card snatcher at the tournament venue, so we're helping her investigate.
Yay,
A card
suspicious, eh?
snatcher? How very interesting. But one question, Paimon. Are you sure that cards are really what this snatcher is after?
Yeah, Kaeya? Oh, I didn't even realize her over there. My mic was in the way. Yeah, but I think Kaeya already knows. If he's saying this,
Huh? What makes you say that?
I wouldn't be
Hello,
surprised.
everyone.
Oh,
Your attention, please. The final is about to begin. Now, let's give a warm welcome to our two contestants.
let's go,
We'll
Timmie!
have to leave it there. Let's continue this conversation another time.
Give it your best, Kaeya, but I'm rooting for Timmie.
Don't worry. I will.
Go get him, Kaeya. We'll see you in a bit.
You got this, Timmie!
So, Traveler, who do you think is gonna win?
Pretty sure Timmie will win.
Yeah, Timmie seems to be a pretty strong TCG player. Either way, whoever wins is bound to make headlines. Wait, speaking of headlines, isn't that Charlotte's job?
Yes.
Huh. Maybe she got caught up trying out all the delicious Mondstadt snacks. Let's go look for her.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the case.
Everyone's quite fired up. Whew. It's even making me a little nervous.
I can never tell if he's being serious or not.
I'm bringing my A game today, and I'm gonna win this thing.
I believe in you, Timmie. You've got this.
You've got this, Captain Kaeya. The Knights of Favonius are counting on you.
I sure hope Timmie wins the finals. At least then I could say I lost to the champion.
Man, just say you lost to a kid, man. Just own up to it.
I understand where you're coming from, but don't get your hopes up. It's gonna be tough for him to beat the cavalry captain.
Yeah, if you don't throw the match. Bringing out Nahida just in case anyone had their minds needed reading.
Charlotte, what happened? You just disappeared without saying anything.
Ish?
Oh, I just didn't want to bother you while you were catching up with your friend.
Sure. Yeah, that's the reason.
Kaeya's one of the finalists. Don't you want to interview him or something? You did say you were supposed to be covering the competition.
I could churn out that kind of soft news piece in 5 minutes if I had to. Personally, I'm more interested in those two.
Those who?
From the moment things kicked off, they've been acting very strangely, like they're trying to stay out of sight. I'm sure they must be plotting something.
Hey, stop pissing on the post, man. God damn it.
You mean there are two card snatchers?
Shh! Keep your voice down! We don't want to scare them off. We need to wait until we've got something concrete. Then we can use my camera to catch them in the act. Huh? Wait! Where'd the other guy go?
Wow.
He's on the run!
Terrible at your job.
After him!
Alright, he's walking, alright? He ain't going far.
Huh? You seem like you've done this before. Do you spy on people often?
Oh, you're too kind. You should see the celebrities in Fontaine. The lengths they'll go to try and avoid the public eye. Compared to that, this is nothing.
Yes, celebrities in Fontaine.
That wasn't supposed to be a compliment.
Damn, Charlotte, part of the paparazzi? Damn. You lost some points in my... Oh, he's booking it now.
He's heading toward Mondstadt's side gate. Let's follow him, but quietly. We mustn't let him spot us.
Quietly, man's fucking legging it. We need to run after him. Oh, man, he's pegging it.
How long are we gonna follow him for? At this rate, we're gonna miss Kaeya and Timmie's match.
Someone recording the match. Mate, where are you off?
Oh, there. Looks like he stopped. Let's sit tight and see what happens.
Alright.
Why'd he come all the way out here? Is he gonna hide something?
He's just off to go take a shit.
He's crouching down with his hands above his head. Wait! Treasure hoarders! He's in trouble!
No, I'm pretty sure he's just having a dump.
Quick! We need to rescue him!
Treasure hoarders in Mondstadt, eh?
Help! Someone save me!
Alright.
What are the treasure hoarders doing so close to the city?
Who knows? Oh, stop with the freezes.
Are you alright?
Hello.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought it was all over for me.
Yeah, I guess he guess he shit himself.
Those treasure hoarders, did you know them? It sure looked like they were here just for you.
Why would I know them? I was just out for a walk,
Hey,
minding my own business, and then the next thing I knew, I was surrounded.
Hey man, nothing wrong with taking a dump behind the walls, alright?
Oh, really? Then why did they target you? It wouldn't be because of some dubious deal you were involved in at the tournament, would it?
Oh, put it on quick.
Huh? A deal? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you're a great liar.
Well, that's a shame. You see, I'm a journalist, and I just happened to snap a picture of you and one other individual in the middle of a deal back at the tournament.
Damn, caught him in 4K.
I was only gonna ask you for an interview, but that was before you caused all this trouble. And now you're feigning ignorance of the deal in question. Maybe I'm just wasting my time. Shall I just cut my losses and hand over the evidence to the Knights of Favonius?
Oh, the blackmailing.
Whoa. No, please. I'll talk. But you gotta believe me, there's nothing shady going on, I swear.
Alright.
Wow. That was some serious bluffing on Charlotte's part. She didn't take any pictures at all.
Back at the tournament, I was approached by some random guy who said that he wanted to buy a card back off me. I said, okay, how much are you offering? And when he told me the amount, well, my jaw practically hit the floor.
I see what's going on here.
What kind of card back was it?
Nothing special. I just picked it up at the general goods store. It had a treasure chest design on it. I only bought it because it was dirt cheap.
Oh yeah, man, I'll buy that off you for like 10 million pounds. Just go into that back alley over there. Don't bring anyone with you. Don't bring any weapons with you. You know, take off all your clothes. Yeah, and we'll get the transaction done. What were you expecting here?
This guy offered me 3 times what I paid for it and handed me the Mora right then and there.
If it was dirt cheap, if it's 3 times, it ain't gonna be a lot.
I could hardly believe my luck. So I decided to head somewhere less crowded and check the Mora was real. That's when I ran into the treasure hoarders.
Alright.
Did you ask him why he wanted to purchase this item from you?
No, I didn't. Genius Invocation TCG has been getting pretty popular lately, and some people will pay good Mora to make their decks look flashy. It didn't strike me as that unusual.
Yes, I
But
know.
after I gave him the card back, he let out a sigh of relief and said something about, that's all the Mondstadt ones. Next stop, Liyue, or something like that.
So he's just the card collector.
Or something like that. He either said that or he didn't. How certain are you?
I'm positive. I know what I heard. Once the card was in his hands, he suddenly relaxed like a huge burden had been taken off his shoulders. It was genuine relief. Could that card back really be as valuable as he thought?
That I don't know, but in the interests of your personal safety, I suggest you report all of this to the Knights of Favonius. After all,
I have
you
no
weren't
idea
doing
what's going
anything
on.
against the law, were you?
Right? Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'll go speak to the Knights of Favonius right away.
I don't blame him. I would do something similar, you know?
Just collecting rare card backs. Are you sure this is the person you're after, Charlotte?
There's something more
It
suspicious going on.
doesn't add up. You really think someone out there is going from nation to nation, shelling out huge sums of money for a few card backs bought from a grocery store? My gut tells me that there's more to this story than the card back alone. This entire situation reeks of exclusive news.
I wonder if it's going to be like illegal money or like money they're trying to get lost. So then they're paying for cards and then the treasure hoarders then rob the money back as like a weird way of making it harder to track, maybe? Do you think there's real treasure involved?
Ooh, treasure! Maybe the card backs make a treasure map. You know, collect all the pieces, put them together, and they reveal where the treasure is buried.
I'm pretty sure that's not the case, but...
Who knows? But wherever this leads, we're definitely onto something.
Alright, to Leeway we go then.
Even though I didn't manage to get a good look at his face, his physique and the way he moved were identical to the card snatcher I saw last time. I'm sure it's the same guy.
Huh.
He was much more discreet this time, though. I guess he didn't want to risk trying anything with so many potential witnesses around.
Hey.
From the sounds of it, we need to head to Liyue next, right? Paimon can't wait! We have tons of friends in Liyue, too.
Yeah, this Nilu ability is going for quite a while.
Shouldn't we check in with Kaeya before we leave? Paimon at least wants to find out who won the final.
I'm hoping Timmie won.
Good idea. Let's go.
I hereby declare the winner of the Mondstadt Regional Final of the King of Invocations Grand Prix is... Timmie!
Called it.
Wow, Timmie won! That's amazing!
Kaeya probably let him win though.
I was beaten by the best. Timmie's a tough opponent. He had me on the back foot the entire time.
There's always next time.
It's all right. You don't need to comfort me. This must be the journalist from Fontaine you mentioned earlier. Charlotte, was it? Enchanté.
Enchanté.
I'm Kaeya, cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius. I trust you're enjoying your time in Mondstadt?
The pleasure is all mine. Mondstadt's reputation as the city of song and freedom is truly deserved. The mood here is simply delightful.
I feel like Charlotte would be able to figure out like all of the Archon's identities as well, you know? Zhongli would be the easiest to find out his true identity. The man barely hides it.
I'm glad you're liking it. Oh, by the way, I couldn't help but notice you all rushing towards the city's side gate earlier. Did you find something? I couldn't get it off my mind, even during the competition.
That was behind... That means you would have had to like turn around and look at us.
I see.
Didn't focus on your match.
It seems we have an answer to Kaeya's question from earlier. What the card snatcher's really after is these card backs. But we still haven't figured out why he cares so much about them.
Well, while I'd love to accompany you all to Liyue Harbor, I'm afraid I still have my Knights of Favonius duties to attend to.
Aw, boo.
In fact, our top priority right now is strengthening Mondstadt's defenses. Treasure hoarder activity has been increasingly rampant lately.
Oh.
Don't worry, we'll keep you in the loop if we find anything.
Was
In fact, if Charlotte's journalistic instinct is on point, you'll probably be reading her exclusive report in the Steambird before long.
That is true as well. And I couldn't tell, was that Venti's face on the poster there? Like the other face?
Wonderful. Then I look forward to reading all about it.
Who knows?
Thanks for supporting quality journalism.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take tonight off and head to Liyue Harbor tomorrow. It'll give me a chance to write down everything that's happened today.
Alright.
Oh, Paimon wanted to ask. See the two people on this poster? Are they the inventors of Genius Invocation TCG? They look so young.
Wow.
Maybe, but very little is known about either of them.
Okay.
Whether they've been living under a rock this whole time or just aren't interested in fame, I don't know. But hardly anybody has ever seen them.
Yeah, watch it be our sibling.
The poster's probably just an artist's impression to capture the general look and feel of the duo. Beyond that, I doubt it's very true to life.
Alright, Kaeya.
Sounds like they're a couple of socially reclusive scholars. If Paimon were in their shoes, she'd be showing up to all the events, signing autographs, selling cards, and probably getting complimentary food and drink.
Yeah, that's all what you're in
I
for,
approve.
Paimon.
And to top it off, you could play a few rounds of Genius Invocation with everyone.
I was reading up on the game's inventors before I came to Mondstadt. I was originally hoping to arrange an interview with them. But I soon discovered that there's no mention anywhere of where they live or of any Genius Invocation events that they've attended.
That's a bit weird.
It's as if they've designed the game and then never played it again.
That's kind of based. Make a game, it pops off, and then you dip with the money. I gotta respect it. What a mysterious couple of game designers.
Either they don't want to play the game, or they're unable to. But they must have their reasons.
I wonder if they'll show up at all during the King of Invocation's Grand Prix.
Ooh,
Maybe.
foreshadowing?
If you get lucky. And based on my experience, the Traveler seems to have no shortage of that.
Oh, really? Well, that gives me one less thing to worry about.
Funny enough, a lot of plot happens when the Traveler's around. I wonder why. Hopefully my luck won't run out anytime soon. Definitely didn't. I got 2 genuines in 1 10-pull.
Anyway, our focus is still on tracking down the card snatcher. I heard Snezhnaya has an old saying. If you try chasing 2 rabbits at once, you'll only end up empty-handed.
Well, the Traveler and Paimon can always split up and chase 1 rabbit each.
Can't wait for Snezhnaya.
Okay, now Paimon's feeling hungry. We can worry about all this later. Right now, it's time to get some grub.
Always food with Paimon, eh?
You can always trust Paimon to know where life's priorities lie. If it's food you're after, I recommend taking a look at the nearby stalls. The tournament has brought quite a crowd, so there's a lot of fun to be had around the venue.
Sounds great! Thanks, Kaeya!
Alright, Charlotte, what are you saying?
City on the Lake teams with talent in TCG tournament as young prodigy best Favonian cavalry captain. This title saves face for the Knights, but lacks a little oomph. Top strategic mind of the Knights of Favonius outsmarted by Bridge Boy in 5-round failure.
Boy who wants to take revenge for all the pigeons that have been killed overtakes Mondstadt. There you go.
Captain's championship hopes crushed in dazzling Dark Horse defeat? Maybe I should stick with my first draft.
Timmie, the new Fatui Harbinger of the 6th seed. Hello, Kaeya. How's the Knights of Favonius holding up?
Don't worry, everyone's just fine.
Jean?
I actually managed to convince Jean to join me for a game, but we only got part of the way through before she was called away. I ended up having to finish the match for the 2 of us. What can you do? Everyone has to put their work first. But seeing how successful the tournament has turned out and how much fun everyone's had, I'm hoping that she at least has one less thing to worry about.
Surprised you were able to even convince her to have a game. Let's catch up another time.
Sure. We should have a game of Genius Invocation TCG when you get the chance.
Will do.
I won! I won!
Well done. Congratulations, Timmie.
Thanks! I can't wait to tell my mom. This'll make her really happy, won't it?
Yeah, sure.
Mom was the one who kept telling me I should join the tournament, so I'm gonna give the prizes to her.
Oh, it's kind of wholesome, though, I'm not gonna lie.
I really wish my dad could see me now.
God. No, Timmie.
Oh, what an amazing tournament. That Timmie, huh? He really has a gift for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, who saw that coming? But at least I can feel a little better about losing to him now.
I still lost to a kid, my guy. Oh, shit, Mika? Damn. I nearly missed him.
Wait, why is everyone leaving? Did I miss it?
Sorry, Mika.
Mika, too bad you weren't here to see it. I'm afraid that Captain Kaeya lost.
Hey, bro, open your eyes.
What?
Hey, there you go.
Tell me everything. What happened?
Well, I don't know much about Genius Invocation myself, but I did try to follow along by listening in to what everyone was saying.
Oh, the commentators?
Captain Kaeya took out one of Timmie's character cards right at the start, giving him an early advantage.
Okay.
But I guess that was all part of his opponent's strategy? In any case, Timmie spent the first few rounds stocking up cards in his hand and then swung the game with a brutal offensive right at the end.
Wow.
But, you know, maybe the match was already over from the moment they flipped the coin and determined that Kaeya would go second.
Amen.
I need a drink.
Yo.
Calm down, bro. Now's not the time to start drinking your sorrows away. Knowing Captain Kaeya, he wouldn't want to see you upset over his loss.
Yo, hearing Mika say bro kind of felt weird, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, why don't we learn how to play too? Maybe then we'll get to play against Captain Kaeya someday. Though, I'm sure we'd lose pretty badly to him.
Yeah, you're right, Mika. Not a bad plan.
I think Mika could be pretty good at it. But yeah, I kind of like this plot they're setting up. I can't really predict what's going to be happening. I've got a few predictions, so we'll see if they're true in the upcoming acts. And Charlotte is a very likable character so far. Again, I love her character design. I think it's amazing. Very hyperactive on certain things. Like, so some of her dialogue just feels like it was sped up by like 1.5. But I'm all for it. And is that a vision? She's got a cryo vision. She's gonna be playable. Let's go. Yeah, you'll love to see it then. She's gonna be playable. Maybe when Fontaine gets released.